What's going on YouTube? Tactical Wave coming at you guys with yet another firearm related video. Now, I know this has been a long time coming, and I told you guys in my last video that I was going to the police academy, so I kind of had to shift focus off of YouTube and prepare myself for the academy. With that being said, I did end up passing the police academy, thank God. So now I can kind of get back in the hang of like my hobbies and things that I like to do, including YouTube. With all that being said, this is the Spirit LT. You guys are not shy to this firearm. There are plenty of reviews on it, and I've done a review on this firearm myself. So I'm not going to bore you guys with any specs or anything like that. I'm just going to be going over all the modifications that I've made and all the attachments that I've added to this firearm. As you can see, this looks nothing like when I first got this firearm and did that first initial review. It didn't have anything on it, and it didn't come with anything. And this is a long time coming, guys, especially since, as you can see, a lot of the stuff on this firearm is very, very expensive. So I can't just buy all this stuff at once. I kind of have to buy stuff in moderation and add things as I go. And now I feel like this is pretty much the complete build, as some would say. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over everything I've added to it. All right guys, starting tip to butt as usual per my videos, I'm gonna be going over my lighting system. Right now on the Spirit LT, I'm gonna be running a Surefire Scout Light Pro with a pressure switch, or a pressure pad, as some of you guys like to call it. I have it mounted on there with the M-LOK attachments, and I have the cords held down by a Ranger band. For those of you guys who know about Surefire, you know that these are pretty much like the best weapon mounted lights that you can get on the market. They're very durable, they're battle tested, battle rated, and very rugged flashlights. And they're also waterproof as well. That's what I'm gonna be running for my lighting system. Surefire Scout Light Pro, and also a very, very pricey little flashlight as well. So yeah, Surefire Scout Light Pro. All right guys, moving on to my foregrip system here, I'm gonna be running a BCM Stubby M-LOK foregrip. I didn't think that I would like this foregrip at first, especially since my hands are so big. I usually end up running a full-size foregrip, but I don't know. I wanted to give it a try, the shorter look, and actually when I started training and started shooting more with this foregrip, it's actually not too bad of a foregrip, and it's actually pretty comfortable too. So yeah, BCM Stubby M-LOK foregrip. All right guys, another little attachment. You guys know I always throw these on my firearms, and I actually think I already mentioned this in my last video, but yeah, I just have like an AR Customs thin blue line M-LOK patch. So yeah, if you go to their websites, they have a whole bunch of different patches, American flag patches, morale patches that you can just throw on your M-LOK devices. Or if you have a pick rail, they also have a pick rail option for flags as well. So yeah, and it also has a little bit of grip too. So it actually feels really comfortable when you're shooting your firearm and have these on here. So, and they're pretty cool. It makes your firearm pop a little bit more, stand out. So yeah, AR Customs thin blue line flag patch. Moving on to my sling setup, as usual, I'm running a Magpul 2-point sling. To be exact, this is the MS1 2-point sling. I also have it held down by Ranger bands. You know, that's a more affordable and durable way to have some sling retention there. So yeah, Magpul MS1 2-point sling. All right guys, moving on to optics and visuals. I know I got a lot going on here, so we'll do this by the numbers. For the red dot that I'm running, this is going to be the Trijicon RMR Type 2. This is the HRS SOCOM version, so this is the one Spec Ops decided to run. I have it on the Aerosocket Defense 45-degree mount, and I did this because, you know, as you move through things, I wanted a better way to get on a closer target faster, and sometimes you don't have the ability to mess with your magnification depending on what type of situation you're in. So I felt like this was my best option. And you know, these things can change as well, because I've also seen the mounts that you can put on top of your LPVO. So we'll see how I feel about it as I get more comfortable with the firearm. We'll see where I'm at here in the next couple months. I might even move it, but I haven't even shot it in this configuration yet. So yeah, but that's going to be the red dot system that I'm running. It's going to be the Trijicon RMR Type 2. All right, guys, moving on to the LPVO that I'm running. You guys have kind of already seen it, but this is the SIG Tango MSR. This is the 1.6x24, so not super, super high powered, but it's got enough variable zoom on there for what I needed for it. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at with my LPVO. So if you guys want a more in-depth review of this LPVO, just let me know in the comments and I can do a more in-depth review for you guys. But yeah, this is the LPVO that I'm running, the SIG Tango MSR. All right guys, moving on to the charging handle that I'm running. It's going to be the Tribe MCX charging handle. I had to switch out that factory SIG charging handle. I told you guys how much I hated it in the initial review. It was just too small for my hands, but this I feel like I have a lot more space, a lot more freedom with, and it's a really nice charging handle. So yeah, Tribe MCX charging handle. All right guys, moving on to the adapter that I'm running, because I did end up taking that factory stock off of the SIG Spear because it just wasn't comfortable for me. So in order to run a aftermarket stock, you have to get some type of 1913 adapter. And for that, I'm gonna be running the JMax Custom 1913 adapter. And it, just like any other adapter, it has a it has 6 placements so that you can move your stock anywhere you want it to. So yeah, JMax Customs 1913 adapter, and these guys make some very, very high quality stuff. Like this is very, very durable stuff right here. So JMax Customs 1913 adapter. Now moving on to the stock, as you guys have already seen, this is the Magpul SLM mil spec stock. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the stock that comes on the big boy spear, the one that's chambered in 6.8 or 277 Fury. This is the one that comes on that model. So yeah, this is a very comfortable stock, pretty easy to maneuver and manipulate. So yeah, Magpul SLM mil spec stock. All right guys, last but not least, the ergonomics that I'm gonna be running are Talon grips. You guys have seen these all over my channel. I just love Talon grips. I pretty much have them on all of my firearms. If you haven't heard of Talons, they make all sorts of grips for shotguns, ARs, pistols, and they're very ergonomic and very durable as well. So yeah, Talon ergonomic grips. All right guys, I'm gonna start wrapping this video up. As you can see, this is the SIG MCX Spear LT and pretty much its final configuration. I really can't think of anything else I would add to this except for maybe a PEC 15, but I gotta get nods first, and that's a long ways from now. But this is pretty much it for the Spear LT, and I can honestly say that this is most likely my favorite weapon platform in my safe right now. I'm really proud of this build, as some would say, and it's been a long time coming. You know, this took a long time to get to accumulate all this stuff, but I am very proud of this firearm and all the stuff that I've done to it, and hopefully I can get some range videos out for you guys, because I am still just trying to get back into the flow of things. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I have a lot more content on the way. This is Tactical Wave out.